good placey. I really think through my outfits, guys.
So your guys' relationship has had its ups and downs, but would you say it's more it's an end game, it's a love story, or is this just kind of what's happening in the place that you guys, the situation you guys have been in at that time? What can you say?
Well, you know, it's like, I don't know that a real love story ever has an end game. I feel like, you know, ending at the moment where, you know, there's the marriage and the cans behind the car and that's it, is like, that's where the story starts. And so, like, I don't know, it's like I have a really hard time, like, dealing with that concept as a completion, you know?
I couldn't agree more. I think a love story really is a commitment from both people to grow and blossom together. And once that commitment is made, it begins, and the great example Mike's given is that you don't find your perfect person. You become either the perfect person that someone wants to find, or you find someone, you make a ton of mistakes and you grow together, and that is the love story.
Can you talk about closing your individual character arcs? This final season, like your character's journey, from where we started in the first episode to where we're getting to see you guys at the end.
Well, I mean, I think that, you know, I won't really go, obviously, into anything in this season, but I will say that, you know, I feel like we've seen Chidi sort of become somewhat less rigid, and I think that's really due almost in its entirety to his relationship with Eleanor. And, you know, so it's, I feel like, you know, that's kind of, that's sort of, I think the biggest thing for him is to sort of like, really like make those on your feet, in the moment decisions, be front-footed in like what's the right thing to do right now. How do you sweep your side of the street rather than living according to some rules that some guy wrote a long time ago. And I think that's the sort of thing I'm trying to navigate.
I think. I'm sorry. I was going to say, I think what I've loved about Eleanor is that she started out feeling like everyone was against her. Something had happened to her. Life had been unjust. And it had, but it was as if inside her body she was like captured in this really tight net, you know, like a dolphin in a net. And then throughout the 4 years she knew these people that made her grow and challenged her, she realized she had a pair of scissors in her pocket the whole time. And then she wasn't waiting for someone to cut her out of the net. She had it, all the answers. And it's not a key to a cage she can open. It is a series of tiny snips. And that is how your heart stops hurting and your soul feels better and you feel confident about who you are. And by the end of this show, by the end, where we are right now even, I like that Eleanor likes herself. I like that Eleanor started out hating everybody else, held a mirror up, and said, oh, I could be the one to change. Maybe I'm the common denominator. That to me is an incredible life lesson that I will teach my kids. It's like tough love. No, maybe you're the common denominator. Take a minute just to consider it. Eleanor considered it, she grew, and that's one of the most beautiful things I've been able to be a part of as a performer is showing someone shed that skin and begin to like herself again.
Thank you. Thank you for watching Muse. If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click on all the other videos you see to watch more of our content.